Hell, what's up, y'all? It's popping this D. About to react to this video. This is something you were bullied for growing up, but now it's trendy. Interesting. I predict there will be a lot of black people on this compilation, honestly. Black people who were bullied for being thicker, you know, having thick thighs and butt and all that. They were called fat. People who were bullied for their lips, their hair, their skin color, and now all of that is trendy, and everybody wants to praise it and celebrate it, and people who don't have those things they wanted. So I imagine there will be a whole lot of that on this comp, but you know, we'll see. Let's watch.
What is something that you were bullied for growing up that everybody wants now? I'll go first.
The scene, early 2000s, 5th grade playground. These guys were harassing me and they were making fun of me because I had a big butt.
Yeah, I said,
and as I turned to leave so that I could cry in peace, one of them threw a rock at my butt and it bounced off. And he yelled to everyone on the playground, "Hey everyone, look, the rock bounced off her butt and it jiggled because it's so big." And everyone laughed at me. And I went home and I cried and I thought about it like every day for 10 years.
Oh, girl.
You know what, Brandon? If you're watching this,
Every day for 10
it's not funny anymore, is it? You either, Jared.
I remember getting bullied. Well, he thought he was bullying me. This little white boy, I will never forget. We were playing Foursquare, I think it's called. But he ran up on me and pushed me down. And I remember just flying so far when he pushed me. It was like in the movies. And he was laughing. Other people were laughing. But I got up and punched the shit out of him. I feel like I told y'all this before. Maybe not. I don't know. But, yeah, I will never forget that. And I thought about that for years to come, but I felt good about it. I got in trouble at school, but I felt pretty good about it. And he didn't fuck with me no more. The next day, he tried to, like, make a joke about it. Like, "Oh, my nose was bleeding after you hit me." He was trying to be my friend after. Anyway.
Remember you were there.
That's just,
what is something that you were bullied for growing up that everybody wants now? I'll go first.
When I was in like 4th grade, I started getting this little patch of white hair at the front of my head. And everybody told me that I was going to have a full head of gray hair by the time I was 20. And so I hated it because I thought I looked like a skunk and people called me a grandma. But I started coloring it brown in like 7th grade. I've been dyeing it for like 10 years now. And now it's like super trendy to have a little colored piece of hair at the front of your head. So
yeah, it looks
I'm
cool.
letting it grow out finally, embracing my inner grandma. Any tips to ease this transition would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
What is something that you were bullied for
I have
growing
seen
up
people do that to their hair. It's usually like green or pink.
I would definitely have to say having big lips. I remember in middle school in the cafeteria, a boy came up to me and he was like, "Oh, you have DSLs." And my dumbass was like, "Nintendo DSL?" Because I was so innocent, but like, they're like, "No, you have blank sucking lips." And I remember feeling so embarrassed because like, I didn't even really know what doing that even was. And that wasn't even the first
lips don't even really help with dick sucking. That's dumb, but sure.
I remember it got to the point where I researched lip reduction surgeries because I was like, I can't deal with this anymore. Now here we are in 2021, we're getting lip fillers as one of the most popular cosmetic surgeries on the market right now. And it's actually really funny because I get all this praise now for my lips, but it's only because white women want this aesthetic now that I'm getting praised for it.
What is something that you were bullied for growing up that everybody wants now?
My skinny, pointy face. All cheekbones, no cheeks. They're creating these shadows with makeup now, after calling me Skeletor.
No Skeletor.
What is something that you were bullied for growing up that everybody wants now?
So I used to get bullied for my height. When I was in elementary school and middle school. I think it stopped when I got to 8th grade. But before that, it was so bad. Like, I used to go home crying. Like, I used to get bullied so much because I was just shorter than everybody else. Like, girls wanted to fight me. Like, I guess me being short was a target or something. But I made my mom take me to the doctor and everything because I really thought I was not supposed to be that short. Like, I thought I was a midget. Like, it was that bad. But then when I got to high school, everybody liked short girls. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And then the guys who used to bully me, they were trying to talk to me. And I'm just like, then the girls tried to be my friends. And I'm just like, oh, okay. But yeah, I used to get bullied because I was short.
What is something that you were bullied for growing up that everybody?
Okay, I'm gonna comment on that. They said that's trendy now. That's trendy now, and I don't see people praising short women. Not saying anything is wrong with short women. It isn't, but if anything, I always hear women saying they wish they were taller, or height is usually more attractive. You look very model-esque when you're tall. I don't see people wanting to be shorter, but
Wants now. I'll go first.
but embrace your
No, thank you.
shortness.
I'll
girl.
go first. The thing I
You know,
hate,
baby, I'll go first.
I got bullied for being feminine, and now men being feminine is a trend.
Really? Oh,
What is something that you were bullied for growing up that
That's
everybody
trendy.
wants now?
Okay, so I had locks since I was about 10 years old up to when I turned 19, 20 years old. So I had it for technically 10 years. So it didn't, in middle school and high school and Splash Elementary School, I had locks. And they used to call them dookie dreads and all that other stuff, blah, blah, blah. So I started beating people's asses when they started
Period.
to call me names and shit because you're not going to sit here and fucking bully me. I hate a fucking bully.
Exactly.
So around, I want to say my junior, senior year, 2012, 2013, it became a trend because they was able to do those little fox locks and big locks. So then when people was able to make locks look realistic, then people started asking me, oh, is this your real locks? And try to touch my hair. Yes, it's my real locks. Yes, I've been growing them for 10 years. Yes, they're really long. Don't touch my hair. So I cut my hair off. And I've been cutting my hair off for the past 3 to 4, 5 years. Bald every January. But now I'm starting my lock journey again. So here I am starting from the beginning again.
What is something that you were bullied for growing up that everybody wants now?
My freckles. People used to tell me that they were fucking ugly, and now y'all bitches draw them on. So fuck y'all.
What is something that you were bullied for
I don't
growing
know.
up that everybody wants now?
Can't really say bullied. I was the 6 foot tall, long haired dude in a very rich town full of very yuppie like people. So most people were just afraid of me. But to answer the question, I used to make my own radio shows, make up my own characters and make shows, make entire videos on my old VHS camcorder, doing
being
pretty
online
much
shit.
what I'm doing right now, just without the audience and the popularity of it. So most people just thought I was weird. So now I'm married, so I'm not getting any because I do weird shit like that. And apparently over 60,000 people want to hear what my dumbass has to say, so
Good for
sounds
you.
like it all paid off for me. Yeah. Minimal pseudo TikTok fame. Yeah.
What is something that you were bullied for growing up that everybody wants now?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. I was smacked. I was smacked. So like nothing.
What is something that you were bullied for growing up that everybody wants now?
Oh, let me hop on here real quick. So for me, it was my boobs. By the time I was in 6th grade, I was a full 36D, or double D, one of the two.
Great.
But yeah, I used to get made fun of by the guys all the time. I used to be so self-conscious. By the time I was 13 or 15, I really wanted a reduction. And I even went to a surgeon, had a consultation, everything like that, because I was so self-conscious of my boobs. I even got made fun of by girls too. They used to say I used to stuff my bra. But now how things have changed and I am comfortable in my skin. I did not get a reduction. And to the girls who said I stuffed, what'd you do for yours now?
What is something that you were bullied for growing up that everybody wants now? I'll go first.
No, I'll go first, girl. My eyebrows. Do you know how much shit I got for these eyebrows right here? Now people are like, oh my gosh, are those natural?
What is something that you were bullied for growing up that everybody wants now?
When I was a senior in high school, back in 1995, my best friend and I would switch one sneaker every day as soon as we got to school. And we would wear 2 different shoes. And everyone laughed at us.
Oh, is that a trend now? Do kids do that? I have seen a few people do it, and I've just been like, I don't personally like it, but, maybe kids are doing it in middle school and shit. I'm not sure. But yeah, I definitely can agree that I've seen other people get bullied for some of the things that these people pointed out. The boob thing for sure, I resonated with heavily. I never got made fun of, though, for having big breasts, but I got unwanted attention, so that made me very self-conscious, and I didn't like them. I still don't like my boobs to a certain degree. but it's more so because they cause me issues that I don't need to get into. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. But yeah, it is what it is. People will bully you and say that something is unattractive one day, and then later on it's like, ooh, this is so lovely and so beautiful. That's why you can't listen to people. Don't hold your worth and validation into what other people say about you, because they don't know what the fuck they talking about. And all this shit is based on what's hot at the time anyway. Y'all let me know what y'all thought, though. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one.